is we record a little show, and you get to make fun of me. Does that sound good?
Perfect.
Okay. Woo! Started it. Friday. I need a beer. The beauty of pickleball. Not only is pickleball in America, it's in Australia, you guys. I'm telling you. And this person coming on, she's a baller. Second female Australian player on Scott Game. I'm scared. But first of all, welcome to the show. My name is Curtis Reese. I'm your host. And that's it. We have a show, and it's on YouTube. And one day it'll be on its own channel. But right now it's on YouTube. Please subscribe, follow, look. This is how I get people like this on. I'm going to bring her on. I think she's a lefty. She plays for what team in Australia?
Smash.
What?
I'm
Smash.
the captain.
Why do you? You're the captain?
Yeah.
There she is, Sarah Burr. Woo! What's up? We recorded all that, by the way. Isn't that awesome? Talk to me. Why are you talking like you're in a library? I know you got to be loud. You're a pickleball player.
I feel like I'm talking normally.
You're talking what?
Normally?
Are you really? You don't scream? You don't yell at people?
I do. I do yell at people.
You have kids in there or pets or something? You're talking quiet. I'll be nice. Welcome to the show, Katy Hart, and welcome to your recent success in pickleball. Tell our listeners of yours about that real quick. What just happened to you?
I have just recently signed with a new paddle brand, and this year I've become the captain of a Major League Pickleball Australia team, and we just did really well in New Zealand. We
Yeah?
came second. Super proud of the team. We did well.
You're the captain?
Yeah.
Can I get an autograph later? I'm just kidding. That's awesome. Well, that's congratulations on that success. There's the captain. And tell us the name of your team and all that again.
My team,
Yes, the name of your team.
it is Eastern Rush, and we've got Joey Wild, who
Mm-hmm.
used to play in America,
Uh-huh.
and then we have Vish, who is another lefty from the Gold Coast, and Naomi, who's one of my girls, and she's from India.
All right. So there's what, four, five, there's how many players on the MLP team over there?
4 people.
4 people.
4.
Still similar
Yeah.
format, right? Male, sorry, 2v2 and one, one
Yeah.
mixed up. Okay, cool. Well, sweet. So, tell us about your paddle, your brand, what you use, your accessory. Tell us the way of pickleball. That's what we're starting right now, the way of pickleball. Let's go.
I use Hammer, which is a brand new Australian brand. They're from WA out here in Australia. One of the other captains and one guy on his team created it.
Uh-huh.
It's fresh, it's new. I used to use the Selkirk, but now I don't. And yeah, it's great.
Cool. So we're speaking with Katy Hart here in Australia. She's the captain of a MLP European team, not the Crocs, right? Have you played the Crocs yet?
We did play the Crocs in the
Who
last
won?
finals and we lost.
Ah,
They lost in the
oh.
finals. They've gone back to back victories now.
Oh, I should have had Sarah call in. Oh. I love it. That's cool, man. Is it a fun rivalry there? Tell us about the vibe over there in Australian pickleball. Tell us, our listeners, juniors love it, the big juniors like me love it, or the young juniors like you love it, or what's the vibe over there? Is it just crazy?
It is crazy. When we're playing, it gets so competitive but in a really like fun,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
aggressive
Oh, yeah.
way. Everyone's yelling at each other.
Uh-huh.
And it's super fun out there,
Yeah.
and we just have a bit more of I think connection because it's not a huge community yet.
Uh-huh.
So everyone sort of knows everyone, and we're just screaming, yelling, having a bit of fun. Well, obviously you want to win, but
Yeah,
we
of
have
course.
fun while we're out there.
Are you are this is a question because I'm not that smart, and that's my choice, not my parents' fault. But do you guys like tell us about is there what's coming up? Is there like a finals or is this beginning of the MLP? Is this the beginning of the MLP season like the one here? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. So we've
Okay.
got our season split into 2, and there's only 3 events per season. So we've done 2 events for season 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then we've got one more event coming up in the end of May, and then there's no final. It's just that you finish on the leaderboard where you finish on the leaderboard.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
send us an update
It's a little bit differently.
in May whenever you get that done. Send us, or I'll remind you, or someone will remind you. Just send me some stuff. We'll have you back on. We can follow up, see how you did. Sound good?
Perfect. Sounds great.
See, good. I won't even charge you either. Okay, so now let's talk about mixed doubles, or singles. How do you feel about all three of those? There's no right or wrong answer.
Um, so singles I don't play as much because came from a tennis background and I had a lot of knee injuries.
Mhm.
So singles I struggle with my knees still, so I try to avoid it as much as possible, but sometimes I'll play. Just depends how my body's feeling. Women's doubles, I've been playing with Rose Van Reek, who you also had on.
Yeah, Rose. Yeah,
For,
Rose. I
yeah,
called her Ruse. She
so
got pissed off, I think.
I've been, I've been playing with her for about like as long as she's been playing,
She can't
and we have a great
spell.
time.
Tell her I said she
We
can't
have,
spell her name
we have a
right.
lot of fun.
I'll tell her. I'm just kidding. Rose, I love you. I'm just kidding. I called her Ruse, and she got me. She's like, it's Rose. I'm like, we don't spell it that way
She
over
gets that
here.
a lot. She gets that a lot.
No, she's a hell of a player.
Uh,
I don't mean that. You know that.
yeah.
So,
So we've been playing women's doubles, which is fun, but I think my favorite's mixed. I like
yeah.
to go head to head with the guy on the other side, smash the shit out of the ball, have a yelling match. So
Oh, you say girl power that stuff, bro. Boom. Yeah, man. Knock them out. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can tell you that's kind of how you are. Do you have any partners you want to tell us about? Because we'll tag them and they'll be on this show when it goes on the World Wide Web. And they look up Curtis Reese's best interview and it says Katy Hart, Australia. You'll
perfect.
see that
Sounds
maybe,
great.
right? Just saying.
There we go.
Name drop your doubles partners or friends or whatever.
My mixed doubles partner recently has been Joey Wild, which, as I said,
Joey
he's come
Wild.
over. He used to live in the States. He's moved back here,
He got smart.
and we've just been having a great time. And his partner, she's our manager. She's great. She's amazing. She supports us from the
What's her
sideline.
name?
Tatiana.
All right. That's cool. Well, good. So,
So
what's your next event here? What do you got coming up for MLP, PPA? What do you got going on?
we have, I think it's our next MLP event, which is May 17, 18, 19.
Okay.
And that's also a PPA event. So we have PPA Australia now and
That's
MLP
awesome.
Australia.
I can't even get
Yeah.
PPA in there. So, why don't you? Well, I'll talk to you before we get off the phone later. Okay, cool. Because that's a good weekend. I got something cool that weekend. I think it'd be cool if you called in. It'd be really cool. More importantly, let's talk more about the way of pickleball. Let's keep going on here. So, what is your favorite tournament so far you play? What's your favorite memory? You tell us. Do you have a favorite place you like to play so far? Do you have a favorite match? What's your favorite memory right now in pickleball?
My favorite pickleball memory would have been the phone call that I got my captaincy for
Oh,
Eastern Rush.
that's your time when I
Because
called you earlier, but okay, fine, whatever. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Keep going, dude. You
we
suck.
were at
I'm just
training
kidding.
and they were like, don't tell anyone. I was like, oh shit. So
Yeah.
that was probably one of my favorite pickle memories. But on court, um,
Oh, your favorite phone? Okay, your phone call. Someone called, and yeah, you got the card.
yeah,
I'm so excited
had
for
the
you.
call. My favorite on court memory. That's a great question. I don't know. I feel like we have fun at all tournaments. Oh, we have a tournament here called Slam Jam, where you get really drunk and play.
Yeah,
That was fun.
you need to send.
There's no pressure.
You have one in the fall when we fly over there we cross the pond to see you guys. We'll come for that one. We'll go for one of those. No way,
They're
man.
the best.
I'll get
They're
arrested. I'm
fun.
not gonna do it. All right, that's cool. So your favorite memory is that thing over there in Australia. Your little party. Awesome. Wait, what kind of beer they drink over there? Don't say Foster's. I'm gonna throw up. What type of beer
Uh,
do you drink over there?
Cinnamon Wood?
At your events?
I have no idea.
No, what?
I don't drink beer.
Oh, good for what? Oh, and we have
I drink other stuff.
there's all types of seltzers and crap over here. I don't know.
Yes.
Weird stuff. Okay, so I like that memory, the phone call. So now let's talk about you and your favorite player.
My favorite American player?
Any player, kid, adult, old person like me, anybody that you're liking right now, not permanently, that you like right now. Because some people come on like, I don't hurt anybody's feelings. You know, I'm like, no, just right now, dude. You like everybody. I'm saying who's standing out. I had a guy had Joel Mower on from Dink Ninjas. He was talking about watching Hayden. I can't say his last name. Patriarch or playing a Magic, and good players. Anyway, keep going.
Oh, that's a great question. Well, that's hard. You can't go past Jack Sock as a tennis player.
He
You
just
just can't. You just gotta watch all the highlights.
so he just said that. So we just said Jack Sock. Then before you said the same thing. That's so awesome. Keep going.
It's Jack, he's just so entertaining to watch.
I know.
He's a big unit to move around, and he just moves as well as the small guys, and he just hits the shit out of the ball.
I have a feeling you do too, right? So Jack Sock's your
Yes.
favorite player right now. Well, that's good.
Yes.
That's good. All right. So right now, what's your current endeavor in sport? What do you got coming up other than MLP? You got anything else you got coming up? You got to do a brand commercial. What you got going on in pickleball?
Nothing like that coming up. We're going to go to Bali for WPC Bali, which will be super fun. That's a bit later in the year. Otherwise, there's nothing else really interesting going on after I had the big signing with Hammer, and that was fun, but now nothing else to take photos for or anything like that.
Oh, that's awesome! I'm so happy for you, man. You're young. You can do whatever the hell you want, man. I get it. Just enjoy this moment. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
So you said your events are coming up. Where do you train at? Where do you and the team train, or do you train at a certain facility with the team, or do you train individually somewhere, or where do you train down there, over there?
Yeah. So I do most of my training out of Runaway Bay
Mhm.
in the Gold Coast show.
Okay.
Um, they're just painted on lines at a tennis facility, but we do have a few other venues that are permanent pickleball courts, so we do sometimes train at. The Runaway Bay is just closest to my house, and that's just where everyone is.
That's
There's
awesome.
so many people everywhere, so we get good groups no matter really where we train.
So you got people that follow you guys when they train. That's awesome. That's awesome. They really follow you. That's cool, right? They come watch you play. That's
Yeah, a
sweet.
little bit, yeah.
That's cool. No, that's a good place. I've always my brother's been to Australia in the service. He's in the Navy, and he docked over there. All right. So, favorite shot.
My God, my backhand drive volley,
Ah,
like
dry volley. Ah,
yeah,
cool.
like shoulder height and just rip this shit
Grip and rip, baby. I love it. I can see
out.
that.
And anything I can hit hard.
How come I can tell? How come I can see that about you? So, let's talk about what's your favorite drill that you do? Because people like,
We
yeah,
go.
sorry, people like, I get questions about, give us some drills, give us some tips, and that's awesome. And that's why I ask you guys that. So, what's your favorite drill?
My favorite drill's probably. Ooh,
What
we
in the
do
hell is
one.
that noise? Is that an owl? What is that?
Yeah, it's probably birds. It's 7 a.m. in the morning here. They're waking up.
Okay.
It's probably birds.
That's awesome.
They're loud here.
No, it's awesome. Come on.
Um, hmm, my favorite drill. Probably we do one where one player gets to take the whole kitchen line,
Mm-hmm.
like for a whole court, and you hit to one person on baseline's other side, and they're defending. You just hit the smack the shit out of the ball.
It's shit ball.
That's probably my favorite. But you got to move while doing it, so it's a bit of a footwork drill. Wow,
Katie hit the shit out of the
like
ball with heart.
wow.
HSB, hit the shit out of the ball. That's all you say is hit the shit out of the ball.
That's all I do.
Like,
But it works.
yeah. What's your favorite tip to tell a player when they walk on a court? If it's like a beginner, the bulk of pickleball players, which is awesome. What's something you tell them when they walk on?
My number one is go do a bit of coaching. Have a purpose behind the shot you're hitting.
There you go.
Don't just hit the ball. It's not going to help you. You're not focused. You're just making contact. Actually, have a purpose and a spot to what you're doing, and it'll make you feel like you have a better power control.
Yeah, just don't go in there seeing what happens like I did my 4 years of college tennis. Yeah, I know. It sucks. Does more people. Have a plan.
Have
All
a
right.
plan.
All right. So, what's your favorite rule to tell players? This is key because I just think it's important because there's so much crap out there. That if I don't know it, I text my buddy Matt Laz or somebody.
My favorite rule is telling tennis players that if the ball bounces on the kitchen line or serves out, because they're like, what the hell? New tennis players come in, ball bounce on the kitchen line, and I call it out. They're like, what? First time. They're like, what are you talking about? That was the one I could not get my head around when I transitioned.
that is really cool.
On the line is in. It's that simple, but no.
It's like, have you lost your teacups? What do you mean? It was on the line. Yeah, I know it doesn't count. Well, it doesn't count. It's out. Why is it out? I don't fucking know. I didn't make the rules up. That's what I say. Pardon my language.
That's the conversation you
That's
have with tennis players.
it's like, I don't know. It's the rule. Well, why? Well, shit, I don't know, man. Why the board blow up 50 years ago? What are you talking about? Right? It's a rule. It's like you tell you.
Exactly.
You don't have kids yet. But my wife and I, we got two kids, two boys, 15 and almost 16 and 13. And you'll be there one day when they ask the question, why? You're like, what do you mean, why? There's no why. It's just, Why do you breathe? What do you mean, Dad? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I love it. I love it. I love it. That's a good one. I've heard a lot. I'm creeping up on almost 100 episodes here in less than
Oh
a year.
wow.
In less than a year. But because I care. And I enjoy this stuff. I don't make money out, but I love it. All right. Let's go to in the kitchen. You know what in the kitchen is?
No.
Oh, wait. Did you tell the rule yet, or I screwed that up? Yeah, I screwed it up. What's your favorite rule?
Yeah. I just told you the rule.
Oh, okay. Good. We'll look at it later. All right. So let's talk about in the kitchen. That talks about you. I ask you a question about what your favorite thing is. And if you want mine, you can ask me. If you need to think, whatever you want to do. But it's just a fun time to get to know you. The Katy, quote, hit the shit out of the ball, unquote. Oh, how's it go, unquote, Hart? All right. So, what is your favorite band right now, or your favorite song? Not at 7:25 in the morning, okay? But what's your favorite over there? We're at 3:30 here in Dallas. What's your favorite?
My favorite.
Or do you have a tune you like?
Song at the moment. Oh wow, that's a great question.
I think the bird
J.
said it.
Cole just released a new album, and
Who?
I love it.
Who?
J. Cole.
Nice.
J.
Oh, yes.
Cole.
Yes. Well, good.
Yes, it's a really good album.
All right. So what's your favorite movie?
Oh, favorite movie? It's got to be Mean Girls, the original.
Oh, my God. That came out when I was in college. I'm old. Mean Girls. That is kind of a tough
I've watched
movie.
it so
many times, huh? Okay. So let's go to your favorite. What do you binge watch? Anything? Do you have time to binge watch something?
Yeah, I've been watching Drive to Survive, Formula One.
What is going on around here? The second interview in a row somebody said that.
So good. It's
All
my
right.
binge watch show. It makes me relax after anything I do.
I've got it. That makes you relaxed watching people drive F1s? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's way more relaxing.
Now don't wreck the shit out of a car, okay? So remember, I can see that. That's good. All right. So what's your favorite podcast? You listen to a good podcast while you're getting ready to play, or you're between matches, or going for a walk or a jog?
Not a big podcast listener, to be honest.
That's fine.
No.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
How old are you? 24? 24?
20.
Oh my God. You don't have time for a podcast. You're too young. All right, cool. So let's talk about your favorite sports team.
I like to watch NRL in Australia, which is National Rugby League, and I support the Warriors because I was born in New Zealand.
Dude, I like that. She's got some freaking stuff going on. She's smart. Okay, let's go to your favorite animal. Do you have pets? Do you have favorite animals or no?
I don't have any pets, no.
Good for you. Good for you. Except that backhand volley of yours, these rip. That's a pet. All right. What is something about you that nobody knows that's hilarious or that's kind of unique to be like, oh, it's cool? I'll tell you like me. Like me, I'm a triplet. There's 3 of me.
Oh.
And that's weird. But that was 40, 50 years ago. So I'm saying that's something that could be in that context. Or I just sold my first true girlfriend, my Jeep. I bought it in 99. I just sold it. I've had it 25 years. The only other longest lasting relationship I have is my wife. So that's 24 years. So I got rid of the Jeep. Just funny stuff. You know what I mean? Those are just weird examples. But, is it family?
I've got 5 older brothers.
5?
5 older brothers.
No wonder you're in Australia. No wonder you're in Australia. Are you the baby?
I am the baby.
There you go. See, I have a sister. So there's 3 brothers and a sister, and ain't nobody dating my sister back in the day. Nuh-uh.
I was very looked after growing up.
Yeah. There you go. 5 brothers when you're the baby. That's scary. All right, guys. So don't make a bad call at a freaking MLP European match. All right, bros. There we go. You don't need a bodyguard system either. All right, let's do this. Let's go to the good, the bad, the pickleball. Okay? This is where I give you a phrase about pickleball, and you just tell us what you think about it, and I'll counter. Mm-hmm. Or if you don't think you want me to give you my thoughts first while you think, I can do that. But I'm going to say a phrase, and you just tell us what comes to your mind. Okay?
All right. I can do that.
ATP.
Around the post.
Yeah. What do you think it is? Yeah. What are your thoughts on it?
It's fun.
It's fun.
I can only do it with my backhand. I can't recommend ATP. Don't know why. It's not in my world. I'm looking at it with my backhand.
So you're a backhander. Okay. All right. I like that.
I'm always on the right side, so I usually only have backhands out there anyway. I'm not on the left side very often.
There you go. Unless she's serving. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. That's good. Okay, so now let's talk about third shot drop.
Effective.
Overrated.
It's really effective,
You said effective. Okay.
but driving the ball's funner. But
Okay.
I third shot drop more.
I say overrated. Is that bad?
Oh,
It's good. It's awesome. But that's not my opinion. I just think sometimes it is. ATP's high risk, low reward, baby. That's what I call it.
yes.
Or high
It's
risk,
really
high
nice.
reward. Let's put it that way. That's what it is. High risk, high reward. And it's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So last one. Paddles or rackets?
Paddles.
Yes, they pass.
But
You would
I
have said
always
rackets.
say
I'm like, I'm not
rackets.
recording this shit. I'm cutting it off.
I
Done.
always say rackets on the court.
What?
I
Why can you
coach
do that?
tennis- I coach tennis still.
Yeah.
So transferring between the two, I'm saying rackets and saying paddles on the wrong court.
I teach
so
tennis
bad.
too. That's how I make my money, is doing tennis right now. A little pickleball on the side. I get it. I'm not on a dream to be doing this full time yet, or on the pickleball court. But one day.
One day.
Well, how would our guests and players and pros and future pros get in touch with Katy Hart?
Through Instagram.
Instagram.
I've got Katy_Hart.pickleball. Dot .pb, not pickleball. And I've got a main Instagram too, which is Caitlin Hart.
There you go. She does get back to you, I promise. She does. Okay, well, anything else you want to say before we get? Well, hold on a second. I'm Curtis Reese. I can be reached at curtis@reeseracketsports.com or the World Wide Web. That's an old term for this 20-year-old, by the way. And that's it. So we're gonna have you back on at some point in time. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
I don't know.
Hopefully it's
man.
after MLP win.
Oh yes, of course. I know. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Nope, all good.
That's it. All good. No.
All good. Nope.
Oh, get in like that. That's like starting a joke and not delivering. You know what I mean? It sucks. It's like seeing something really awesome and not defining it well. So, what are you going to say now? Anything? Nothing? Oh, come on.